Hello guys, we okay. Wait. Hello guys, my name is Jordan, and here we are going to be looking at the hurricane outlook. So right now we have a slight risk. We have a slight risk for the Pecos, Texas, and some others, and some marginal threat heading over here. So and then there's these few pockets of thunderstorms. I don't see much coming out of these two, except some rain across these areas as the jet stream dips like that. And yeah, so there's going to be a high pressure over here that's gonna build in over here, which is gonna stop a lot of rain from coming in here. So, but these fronts will still continue over here, and as the jet stream moves along this with the trough over here, gonna bring spring shots and rain some others day, and that's basically it for this. Well, I wanted to show you this. What's happening right here is it looks like near May 20th there will be some tropical development possible over here, and I'll get to this in a second. Wow. And then, so there is going to be another trough that will come in next week and will bring some moisture into the south. This trough will move over here into some into some warm waters, but it looks like it's gonna move out here where there's cooler waters. So yeah, it's either gonna skirt up along the coast or head out and die out. But either way, it's going to bring some rain over here. And down over here, there's some, there's a possible tropical storm that might head up here. With the gyre forming up here, it's probably going to just do this. Although it might slingshot into the Gulf, and if this gets strong enough, it might slingshot into the Gulf if it's fast enough, and might just head in Florida because those water temperatures over here are pretty bubbling. So that's this thing. Oh, don't worry about this. Also, this is what the models like to do when tropical waves come off to Africa. Although this is although it looks like it might develop because of where it's at, there's a lot of Saharan dust over here, and some extending over here. That'll make it not tropical development over here, but we'll see more development in the Caribbean and the Gulf. Also, I do see a 20% chance of a low pressure developing and springing into action, maybe heading for this area right here, but that's in the later months. It's probably going to develop in late June, or I meant early June and late May. So we have two systems to watch in the Atlantic. There's also this I wanted to show you. This again will spring over here. I just wanted to show you that. You see this front will bring some moisture and some rain to this part of the area around Monday, May 13th. Watch what happens here. Some of the front starts to break off as the jet stream moves about right here, and it it will and this is unfavorable, so it might develop off the coast, and it's probably going to stall and bring some rain, and then some rain just comes over here, ruining this one, ruining that day because of the jet stream pattern. And let's see what happens next. Oh, I just restarted. That was the last thing. Well, you see there will be some moisture around June, July, and August. So increased rain over here, and actually below average over here for some reason. There won't be any fronts moving through here anymore because of big strong high pressures over here. But these fronts might swoop in a little bit of moisture as the jet stream pattern just looks like the subtropical jet is doing this, and the polar jet is bringing a lot of rain to these parts of the area. And then the leftover fronts just get left down there. While some development springs here, as probably along this front as I talked about, and also this pattern is called a blocking pattern. It makes so more rain comes in another area, and the blocking high doesn't allow any rain to come through here. It only allows some rain, passing showers, and some leftover fronts. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is wind shear. If this thing that came over here and came over here to develop, this would develop really fast because this blue shading here, this blue shading here means, wait, hold on. This blue shading means, wait, please hold on. Okay, we're back. So this blue shading means low wind shear. Now, if this low wind shear continues, so it looks like it won't, but it may develop into something. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, so this red shading means high wind shear. And the blue shading is low wind shear. This is in the month of June, so this low pressure system will have no problems developing. And that makes us move on to the next section. So here I think during this time, this will come earlier it's most likely going to have a 30% chance of developing and probably a 20% chance, even though this says no new tropical cyclones in the next 7 days. That's what I think. And in the Pacific, I think there's going to be a 90% chance pop up here. It's probably going to develop right around here. And it's probably going to steer either out to sea, bringing rain, or just head up into Mexico. And if this high is really weak, it can just swirl out to the Gulf, possibly, but it wouldn't have that much time to develop until it reaches about this point. So it might die out, but it's possible for the high to over here to weaken so much that it could just whoop, and it might weaken so much it might hit into Florida. I'm not saying it's going to hit into Florida, but it might, and it might hit some other areas if the high gets even weaker, or even dip south. If the high dips south, this thing's not gonna go anywhere. It's basically going to do this, and it just drift out. Or if the high goes really south, this thing's gonna stay stationary and it's gonna bring a lot of flooding and rain. Alright, so my hurricane outlook is total named storms 28 to 32 named storms, major hurricanes 7 to 10. Even though 10 is not that likely, I, I still think it's possible. And total hurricanes, 5 out of 12. 5 and 12 is very high and very abnormal, but it's possible. Almost anything possible in these conditions. And the total outcome of this whole entire season. Oh wait, excuse me. Um, the ACE is going to be very high, with 180 to 210 ACE. What that means is like total hurricane points. If you don't understand what I mean, total hurricane points are like how much hurricane strength or damage it caused. And I think it's going to be 180. Also, 1 point equals about $500 in damage, and about 20 miles per hour in strength, at least. Total outcome for the total entire season. Historical season likely, possibly beating 2020. That's why I put 32 for total named storms. One of the most favorable conditions since 2020. Yes, that is true. And also, this may be something that continues in the next decade due to global warming. And that's my hurricane outlook for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And always look at the weather so you don't get hot in a hurricane. Alright, bye!